Yeah,
there's like
absolutely.
a couple of like one piece of a tail.
There's a piece of landing gear. There's
the thing is, there's also that witness that actually walked out of that hole when she was in the building next door to it, and she walked out of that hole of that office building that lost that trillions of dollars the day before, and she said she didn't see anything. Like, I understand that there are parts of it that could make sense, and there are parts that are not. I mean, if they're going to pull something like this off, they've got to put some evidence there, otherwise it would be a huge, huge smoking gun, and people like you wouldn't be able to say, well, there were parts and there were witnesses. I understand. You've got to understand, the government has to be able to pull something like this off, and brilliantly enough, that for the last 10 years, we are still arguing about this.
Well, I've been doing this for about 9 years now,
Exactly.
and I can tell you that I know more about 9/11 than most people on the planet, and I have no idea what happened that day or who was ultimately responsible. What I do know is that the investigations that we got into 9/11 were all compromised and corrupt, that the 9/11 Commission, which was sold as the definitive account of the attacks to the world, was an absolute farce. All you need to do is bring up somebody by the name of Philip Zelikow, and you can completely discredit what we were told about the 9/11 attacks.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
John?
Exactly. No, I 100% agree with John.
I agree with you.
I just want to say one thing. He is one of the few people in the so-called truth movement who actually look at stuff and say, well, hold on, we don't actually know, so maybe we should stop, putting unsubstantiated theories out there that aren't facts, and we're presenting them as facts, and focus on the things that are factual. So I completely agree with John, 100%.
All right. Well, John, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. I want to get your final thoughts on this experience, what it meant to you all, and, what we're going to find out happens when they release the show, what it's going to be like. Rodney, I'll start with you. What was your whole experience? Give me a quick final thought.
For me, I just tried to, cover 9/11 truth as well as I could, and try and get an inquiry as well as I could, and try to represent the truth, as I saw it.
Do you think that the film will help or hurt the cause?
It might do both, I don't know. I mean, with the Charlie Beach, at the beginning I was hoping all five of us would at the end say, it's all lies, and 9/11 was an inside job, or the government knew beforehand that it was going to happen. If all five of us did that, it would have been great. But then Charlie Beach changed his mind, and then I don't know how that's going to how it's going to come across to the viewers when they're watching it.
Yeah.
They might watch that and think, that's the way to go about things, when it's not.
I don't think he necessarily changed his mind on the fact that the government knew it was going to happen. I think every single person with half a brain cell knows that it was going to happen. Just look at the August 6th presidential briefing that George Bush was given. And then Condoleezza Rice sitting in front of the 9/11 Commission saying, we had no warnings, we didn't know it was going to happen. Oh, Miss Rice, what was the presidential daily briefing called? Oh wait, it was called Osama bin Laden determined to attack within the United States.
Yeah.
To me, that tells you everything you need to know about 9/11. For me, that's the starting point. And from there, you can go on and you can look at every other single thing that the government, whether it's a matter of incompetence or negligence or complicity, either way, someone needs to be put in prison for this, because 3,000 people died. It could have been prevented, and it wasn't prevented.
3,000 people died that day. People are still dying, and we need to figure out what we can do for them and receive justice. I think we all agree on that. That's the bottom line. We know that the official story was BS, and that there's more to this than what we've all been told by the lamestream media and the government. And, of course, it wasn't the entire government behind it. It was compartmentalized, and we need to expose that compartmentalized effort of false flag operations. Charlotte, let me give you the final word. Your thoughts on the whole experience. How do you feel the PBC, I'm going to call it the PBC hit piece, will come out?
It was definitely an experience. It was really amazing to meet Rodney and Emily and Charlie and Shazin and have the experience to just put ourselves out there. It was very interesting to basically be ourselves. I mean, we're quite raw at times. We are funny at times. We try to lighten the mood slightly with humor at times. But I hope everyone takes that, you know, each one of us really fought hard for our beliefs. And no matter what you feel about us as a person, we really are trying our best to keep people interested in this subject, keep people looking, and because it's up to you. It's up to you to do your own research. It's up to you to make your own mind up. And just look at this as basically watching Andrew Maxwell make a fool of himself and the rest of us just trying to cope with the crazy long days and the early mornings and the very interesting subjects of our experts. They will be quite
I'm sure that was done on purpose to put you in a state of stress and whatnot. I'm sure that's all done on purpose. All right, thank you all for coming on. I really appreciate it. I can't wait for it to come out, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you very much.
Take care, guys. Great to have you all with us on the Bob Tuskin Show, folks. We'll come back with hour number 2 in just a moment. I'll get some calls on that, maybe.
Understanding of the unsavory characters who have gained control of the banking system today. They have totally infiltrated your media, academia, your Congress, and have left not a trace of the truth to be told. That's why I'm so glad I can tune into the Bob Tuskin Radio Show. The Bob Tuskin Radio Show.
All right, that was fun, wasn't it? We'll take some calls next hour. We'll have open lines. We'll go here, there, and everywhere. I'll do a gardening segment. I got some health tips. We'll get open lines. We may have a few special guests pop on and say hello. 866-841-1065. Call me up. I want to hear from you about anything you like, especially if you disagree with me. If you have comments on what you heard last hour with the BBC road trip, I want to hear from you. And I'm also going to tell you about what we have planned for 9/11 next week, a series of specials on the Bob Tuskin Show. 10 years later, it's time we do something about it for good.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
The Oracle Broadcasting Radio Network is on a mission to bring you the best in cutting-edge talk radio. Oracle Broadcasting is a true beacon of free speech, uncensored news, and relevant information that depends on the support of listeners just like you. You can help us expand our reach and inform the masses. Promote the network by clicking the Socialize link on the left-hand side of the OracleBroadcasting.com website. Using the simple tools provided, it is easy to spread the word about Oracle Broadcasting on social networking websites, blogs, news feeds, and many other ways with just one click. You can also help by becoming an Oracle Broadcasting member today. For just $5 a month, you get access to the members stream that allows you to listen to all of the great shows from Oracle Broadcasting in 128K stereo CD audio quality. To find out more, go to oraclebroadcasting.com. And thank you for listening to the Oracle Broadcasting Radio Network.
Looking for news and real information? You found it. You found it. This is oraclebroadcasting.com.
In the real activism. Welcome to the Bob Tuskin Radio Show with your host, Bob Tuskin.
Welcome back to the Bob Tuskin Show. It's hour number 2 of the program. Check this out. A general in China... let's see here. Is he a Chinese general? What is he? A retired Chinese general. Yeah, he's a Chinese general. Recently revealed that his country might be planning a surprise missile attack on the United States. The public comment of... oh, geez, these Chinese names. Zhu Keng Jing Zhong Zhang. Same in response to the WikiLeaks revelations. The last year, Washington has warned its allies beforehand of China's test of a missile interceptor. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, in a classified cable sent January 9th, instructed American embassies in Australia, Britain, Canada, and New Zealand to notify these countries of upcoming Chinese launches. 2 days later, the cable included details of the launch site for the interceptor and the target, the models of the missiles, the purpose of the test, and the test date. Very interesting. On Friday's show, we'll be joined